Hey guys, how's it going? It's your pal Josh here, and I'm pretty bored today, so why not do a Blu-ray collection? Now, this isn't gonna be like a quick fire video where I'm just gonna go like, movie this, movie that. No, I'm gonna probably go into detail about how I acquired some of these movies. As you can tell, I don't have a huge amount of movies, but I think I have an interesting collection of them. I have like a shelf and a half. That's enough, right, for a video? Okay, let's get started. 300 and 300 Rise of an Empire. Yeah, of an Empire. Double feature. I got this at a Black Friday sale last year, and I haven't seen these yet, but now I have a chance. Aladdin Diamond Edition. Alice in Wonderland. Might see a lot of Disney films. I'm a huge Disney fan. My mom purchased some of these Disney films, and I purchased some of the more recent ones. Amazing Spider-Man. It's okay. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I hate this movie. Okay, maybe hate's a strong word, but strongly dislike it. It's pretty much has the same problems as Spider-Man 3, just more visually stunning, really. Eh. I got this at a sale, so I thought, why not? I own the other Spider-Man movies, so complete the collection. American Sniper. Got this at a Black Friday sale. Saw this with my dad in theaters, and I actually really like this movie. Great performances. Don't pick it up. Ant-Man. Like that. I really enjoy that movie. Avengers. Avengers Age of Ultron. Actually, believe it or not, I actually got this and Ant-Man on the same day at a Dollar General near my house. Both for $10 each. So I thought, yes, hell to the yeah. Bambi. A very visually stunning Disney film. Like, it's very pleasing to watch visually. Really makes you appreciate nature. My 4 film favorites Batman collection. You have Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Might review that one day, might review this. Batman Begins. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises. What was in my drink right there? Dark Knight Rises. Favorite trilogy of all time. Dark Knight's still the best to me. Batman the Killing Joke. God, was this a disappointing movie. But still a good looking Blu-ray though. I do like the cover though. And plus, Mark Hamill sings a song. Can't go wrong with that. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. Now, is the Ultimate Edition make the movie any better? Yeah, it is edited better, and the pacing is a lot faster. You would think 30 more minutes would make it longer and more boring, but no, actually, the 30 minutes of extra videos plus the editing some scenes a little differently, it actually makes the movie move at a much more flowing. Is it still a great movie? I think it's okay. I mean, it had a lot of good stuff in it, but the bad stuff is really painfully bad. Jesse Eisenberg. But I still kind of like this film. Kinda. Yeah. Batman Under the Red Hood. I just got this because I thought, like, the next solo Batman film might be a version of the Red Hood, but seeing how Deathstroke's going to be the villain of the next Batman film, I don't think we're gonna get Under the Red Hood story, but you never know. Maybe like the second one, or maybe it will be the next one, the Batman. But I don't know. I might make a video on that. Beauty and the Beast, Big Hero 6, Blade Runner: The Final Cut. Still had not watched this yet, but I'm going to now that there's a sequel coming out this summer, and plus I plan on doing a reaction to the trailer. But I'm gonna watch this first, so I know what the hell's going on. Blues Brothers, great musical comedy. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. and John Belushi. Book of Life. My cousin got this at a Black Friday sale, and he didn't want it, so I took it. Plus, I had my friend of mine kept recommending I check out this film, and you know what? It's actually a really good movie. Has unique animation. I love like the wooden doll style to it. So check this movie out. It's actually really good. At least I found it really good. A Christmas Carol starring Disney's A Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey. I got this years ago. Cut me some slack. Cinderella. Cinderella, the live action version. Yeah, you're probably wondering. I got this I got this at the Dollar General near my house for $10 as well. And you know, it's actually a visually striking film. I mean, it's both better and there are some things it does better than the anime film. There are some things they do worse. But you know, I still think it's an okay movie overall. To be honest, I did go see this movie in theaters, but mainly to see the Frozen Fever short. I'm a Frozen fanboy. What do you expect? Deadpool! Probably my favorite superhero film of 2016. Probably my favorite comic book film of 2016. Really. This is a really good movie. Can't wait for Deadpool 2. Despicable Me. Despicable Me 2. No, I don't have minions. I did not care for that movie. Edge of Tomorrow or Live, Die, Repeat. I'm calling it Edge of Tomorrow because that was the first title, Edge of Tomorrow. Got this at Black Friday sale about 2 years ago. Still have not watched this movie. Yeah, I know. What's wrong with me? But E.T. Phone Home. Classic. Love that movie. Finding Nemo. Childhood favorite right there. And Finding Dory. In some ways, I like this more than the first movie. It's a really enjoyable sequel. Probably one of the best movie sequels of the past few years. And of course, Frozen. I love this movie. It's probably my top 5 favorite Disney animated films. Deal with it. Yeah, I know. Probably some of you watching be like, oh my god, he loves Frozen. Yes, I do. Ghostbusters. Probably like my top 5 favorite comedies. Ghostbusters 2. Gotta have the second one. Ghostbusters Answer the Call, extended edition. I have not seen the extended edition, but I did see the original theatrical version in theaters. I think it's okay. It had its funny moments. It had its not so funny moments. It had potential. It was definitely better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be not funny. I thought it was going to be painful to watch. And you know what? The 4 leading ladies are hilarious. Chris Hemsworth is a pain. The villain's nothing. Some of the references are funny. Some of them are not so funny. So I thought it was okay. They say they might make a sequel to this, and you know what? If I got to see these 4 ladies do more ghost busting, I wouldn't. Hate it. Maybe a smaller budget, so you might get a chance to make your money back. The 2014 Godzilla. This is actually my first Godzilla movie. I have not seen the Japanese ones, but I might check them out though. This is a well-directed film. Not a lot of Godzilla. Underusage of Bryan Cranston, but you know what? Still an enjoyable film. I love the ending fight. They should make sure to turn the brightness up on your TV because the first time I watched the ending fight, my TV, the brightness on TV was turned low. I could barely see the fight, but I watched it on TV recently, and you know what? The fight's awesome. Just make sure your brightness is turned up. Gremlins, probably like my top 10 favorite Christmas films. This is pretty much a Christmas tradition for me and my mother. We watch this every Christmas. Because why not? You guys are gonna hate me for this. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I recently got this at Black Friday sale for my little sister. She likes this movie. She loves this movie. I don't think this is a good movie. I would never call this a good movie. It's a disgrace to the book. Dr. Seuss probably rolled in his grave when it came out. But you know what? I would be lying if I said I didn't get enjoyment out of this film. There's something entertaining on how batshit crazy this movie is. Yeah, consider this a Christmas guilty pleasure. Guardians of the Galaxy, probably my favorite MCU movie. I just really love this movie. It's like it's just awesome. I read the comics before this film came out, and I just fell in love with these characters. I'm excited for Volume 2, though. Uh, Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. And in case you're wondering, why don't you have the first Hellboy? Well, maybe because I can't find it on Blu-ray, but also I have Netflix, and Hellboy 1's on Netflix, so not in a rush to find the first one, but at least I got the second one. Ice Age 4: Continental Drift. Okay, you can judge me on this. I just got this. It was like for $4. I was like, why the hell not? And I kind of consider this a guilty pleasure because I kind of found this an entertaining movie. Which one is this? Independence Day. A very fun movie. I think this is a very fun movie to watch. It's enjoyable. Here we go. The Indiana Jones: The Complete Adventures. I'm an Indiana Jones fan. Was it that hard to notice? These were the films that got me into filmmaking. This and Star Wars. One of my favorite adventure films, and got all 4 films in one cool book. Drop the container. I love this thing. I mean, look at that. Look at the art. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. Not sure. I'm not sure if my mom bought this for my birthday or for Christmas. Or whatever. Whenever she got this, this was the best thing ever. The first Iron Man movie. I don't own a lot of the Marvel films because they're usually so very expensive. Like, I think the first Thor movie and Captain America: The Winter Soldier are like for $32. I'm thinking, no, maybe for both movies $32, but not each. And I recently saw they have I have a hard time finding Iron Man 2 on Blu-ray. And there's a $25 collection of all 3 films, and if that's the way I have to get the other 2 films, I don't know, I can probably give one of them give one of my Blu-rays of the first one to a buddy or something. You never know. The Jungle Book, the anime one. I don't own the new one. I really did like the new one. This was like a childhood favorite of mine. Kingsman: The Secret Service. I love this movie. I'm excited for the sequel that's coming out later this year. This is a really fun spy comic book movie. I'm really surprised by it. Lady and the Tramp. The Lego Movie. Yeah, this was a really great film. I'm excited for Lego Batman film. Lego Batman movie. Lego DC Superheroes Justice League Gotham City Breakout. That's a long ass title, huh? I like these TV specials. I like these Lego DC specials that they make. I find these really good. They're funny. They're entertaining. So, Lego Star Wars: The Padawan Menace. Not much to say about that. The Lion King. This is my all-time favorite Disney animated film. Yeah, you can argue there are some that are probably better, but for me, this will always be number one. It's epic. It's the animation's stunning. I already said epic. I enjoy the songs. I love Hakuna Matata. Screw you people. I love it. So yeah, favorite film, Disney movie. The Little Mermaid. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, theatrical version. People wondering, why don't you own the extended editions? Because I can barely find the time to watch the theatrical versions. Speaking of that, I still have not watched these entire movies. I've seen parts of each of these movies, but I've never seen them in their entirety, if that's even a word. But I do want to watch these films badly. I almost made halfway through almost like 2/3 of Fellowship, but it's hard to really find time to watch an entire Lord of the Rings movie. I've seen the Hobbit trilogy in theaters, but I have not seen the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. You can judge me on that. You're allowed to. The Mad Max trilogy. My mom bought me this before Fury Road was coming out, and I seen these and I love them. I love Road Warrior, and I like Thunderdome, but I found the first one kind of boring until the end, anyway. Mad Max Fury Road, yeah. The Blu-ray thing broke. Okay, yeah. Great action film. This is probably like my top 5 favorite films of 2015. This was just an adrenaline rush. Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel. I mean, it had its problems, but after watching Superman the movie, the original one, starring Christopher Reeves, yeah, I can kind of see why not a lot of people were liking this. I think it still had some good moments, but definitely wasn't a strong movie. And BVS did not help it that much. The Martian got its Black Friday sale last year. I really did like this film. Matt Damon does a great performance. And now I know if I ever get stranded on Mars, just grow potatoes in your own shit. The Mel Brooks collection. This contains 9 of Mel Brooks' films, including The 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, To Be or Not to Be, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood Men in Tights. Now, of all these movies, I've seen Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood Men in Tights. So yeah, I still got a lot to catch up on, but I really love these movies. Monsters University. Yeah, I know. Where's Monsters Inc? Well, I had a hard time finding the Blu-ray, but I recently found it, so hopefully I'll get that one day. And to be honest, I like this film, but I hate it for existing. I know it's confusing, but it's like I like this film. There's just like this was not the Monsters Inc. sequel that I wanted. I wouldn't mind this like the third one that comes out, but just like I waited like I don't know how many like over a decade for a Monsters Inc. sequel, and this is what I get. You know, I want a sequel, not a prequel. Because you know, when I was 7 years old after watching the first film, I was like, you know what? I want to know what Mike and Sully did back in college. So yeah, like the film as it is, hate it for existing, and I don't know. Monty Python and the Holy Grail 40th Anniversary Edition. I love this movie. It's a funny comedy. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Now go away, I shall taunt you a second time. I was trying to think of a good quote to say. Because, you know, there's a lot of good quotes in that movie. Mrs. Doubtfire. I have not seen this yet, but my cousin's been telling me to check it out, and I recently found it, so I was like, okay, I'll have my chance. The Peanuts movie. Probably one of my animated movies of 2015. I really did love this movie. I think all future cartoon adaptations should take a note out of this movie's book. It stays true to the source material. It gives proper updates, like the animation's updated, but it still feels like a Peanuts cartoon. It has the feel and the look. So yeah, if you love the Peanuts cartoons, like I did growing up, I recommend you check this out. Predator. You are one ugly motherfucker. And he is one ugly motherfucker, trust me. So yeah, this is a really fun action film. Schwarzenegger, you are awesome. The Princess and the Frog. I kind of consider it underrated. I mean, it's not really that bad of a film. I actually think it's quite good. I thought the songs are decent. It's Randy Newman, so, not really strong soundtrack. But the best part of the movie, the villain, Dr. Fissier. I got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. The Princess Bride. Prometheus. I got this the same time as I got Ant-Man and Avengers Age of Ultron. I mean to get this because the new one's coming out, Alien Covenant. It's a sequel to Prometheus. Finally got it, so I can finally check it out. Plus, $4. Can't go wrong with that. The Revenant. Saw this with my dad. Really great film. Leonardo DiCaprio, congrats on winning the Oscar for this, buddy. Imagine all those years being nominated for Best Actor. It took for you to get shot by Tom Hardy, mauled by a bear, freezing your ass off, and, sitting in a dead horse to stay warm. Good for you. Really fun, intense action movie. Here we go. RoboCop, the original RoboCop, unrated director's cut. My mom got me this. Don't I just have a cool mom or what? Shrek Forever After, the final chapter. I got this for Christmas, people. I do hope to get the other Shrek movies on Blu-ray though. I own the other ones on DVD, but I hope they get them on Blu-ray eventually. What the fuck's under here? Oh. Well, okay, thanks for that. Yes. The Sandlot. Yeah. I saw this when I was in middle school. Really enjoyed it. Got on Black Friday. Really. Probably the only baseball film I watch. I haven't seen Field of Dreams yet, people. Scott Pilgrim versus the World in its limited edition steelbook. Yeah, this is a cool Blu-ray. These are other. This and other Universal films were released on Blu-ray in these steel boxes. I do hope to get the Incredible Hulk in its steel box, but I don't think they sell these anymore. But at least I got one. I've not seen this yet though, but I saw it. I saw it at Target. I thought, why not? I mean, just look at it. It looks awesome, doesn't it? It's awesome. Sin City. Sin City, yeah. Almost said Sim. I'm like, no, that's a game. Spaceballs. Yeah, I got Spaceballs on separate Blu-ray because I got this before I got the Mel Brooks collection. My mom got me this for Christmas. I really do enjoy this movie. It's a funny parody of Star Wars and also funny jokes about other sci-fi movies. The Spider-Man trilogy. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. I love these movies. This was my childhood. The first two are good. Spider-Man 3 is okay. Here we got the J.J. Abrams directed Star Trek film with it. Oh god, it has a hole on it. God damn it! Aurora has her face. Aurora has a face. Ahura. Fucking confusing name. Ahura has a hole right there on her face. It's just oh god. I have to rebuy that. And of course, Star Trek Into Darkness. Not a damaged Blu-ray. I thought it was good. My name is Khan. Yeah, except Khan was darker skinned and had long white hair. Wasn't I think? Yeah, wasn't Khan like darker skinned than the original Wrath of Khan movie? The Star Wars prequel trilogy. Not much to say about that. The Star Wars original trilogy. I got these two for Christmas from my godfather. I wanted the 9 disc collection, but didn't get it. But I got these three trilogy. I got the all three six. I got all 6 movies, so that's good. Now, I do plan on buying the 9 disc collection though, especially now with its Darth Vader cover, and I'm a huge Vader fanboy, so yeah, I'm hoping getting that. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This is probably my favorite Blu-ray I own because look how good this looks. Just the stars, and it has the title. You can see the poster within the words, and then it's like a then it's like a black case with the poster on it. It's a fucking good looking Blu-ray. And yes, I'm aware of the 3D edition, the recent 3D release of the film, Blu-ray release that has more deleted scenes, and I'm like, fuck you, Lucasfilm and Disney, fuck you. I might plan on buying it if it goes on sale, but on its own, No, I think it's like $35. You know what? I got the film on Blu-ray, so not in a rush. And Star Wars Rebels seasons 1 and 2, really great show. I really love this show. I'm enjoying season 3 so far. Thrawn's awesome. Suicide Squad extended cut does not really improve the movie. I mean, yeah, it's cool to see more Joker scenes. You get some character moments, but it doesn't improve the film by much. Not like the Ultimate Edition of BVS. I like this film. I thought it's a fun movie to watch. I thought it was fun. It's action packed. It's crazy. But yeah, not really an extremely strong film. Still not reaching the quality of a proper movie, but in some ways it's kind of better than BVS. Superman the movie. Yeah, I got Man of Steel and I got the classic Superman film. I do hope they own the others. Like there's a triple feature collection with this Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, and Superman Returns. I might plan on getting that. All the other Superman films are on Netflix right now, so I'm gonna check those out before Netflix takes them off. But yeah, yeah, I do agree. This is better than Man of Steel. Yeah, the campiness can kind of get annoying, but it still has a better story and just more true to the character than Man of Steel was. And BVS. Sword in the Stone, and really enjoyed this film. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles triple feature contains the first Ninja Turtles movie, Secret of the Ooze, and Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. Guess that's right there, Turtles in Time. I've seen the first two. I love the first one. I don't know what to feel about the second one. I have not seen this yet. I'm dreading the day when I do, because I heard it's really awful. And of course, the 2014 Ninja Turtles reboot. I thought it was okay. I mean, the action scenes were cool. The turtle designs are kind of hard to get used to. I kind of like that they have a. I love their unique designs, but yeah, their faces. No. I do kind of like that they gave them nostrils because I always was my peeve with Ninja Turtles. Like, how come in the cartoons and some of the comics and movies, why don't they have nostrils? I get the point that the big green space between their eyes and their mouth is their nose, but why no nostrils? I give the newer comics credit for giving them noses. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I actually like this more than the first one. I actually had fun watching this film, and I'm proud to admit that. I actually had fun watching this movie. Yeah, it still had some. Yeah, it's still not a good movie, but definitely more fun than the first one. Bebop and Rocksteady are fun. Are fun like the original cartoon. There's less Megan Fox, so that's a win. Less Will Arnett, that's a win. Stephen Amell's Casey Jones, I thought he was okay. The CG is improved. It's funnier and it's more. The action's cooler. So yeah. Is it still a great film? No, and clearly that's what most people thought because it didn't do well at the box office, and so it's not going to be a third one, which I kind of don't like because I wanted to see like these version of the turtles take on the Triceratons because how awesome would that be? Yeah, it would be dumb and stupid, but at least it'll be awesome to watch. But you know what? If this means that we're gonna get another Ninja Turtles reboot, hopefully a better, more faithful one, then okay. The Toy Story trilogy classics. I do hope to get the first two films in more Blu-ray size cases, but you know what? I'm fine with it. Transformers. Yeah, I have no excuse for this. I was just like, you know what? If I have to own one Transformers movie, it'd rather be the first one. Cause I thought the first one was okay. Would I buy the other ones if they were like on sale for like less than $5? Sure. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Classic right here. Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. You will be missed. Wizard of Oz. Love this movie. Yeah, people who said that Frozen has too much singing in it, they clearly have not seen Wizard of Oz. But just like Frozen, this is a really good movie. It's a classic. A little hint: my mother is scared of watching this film because she was terrified of the flying monkeys. Now, you want terrifying flying monkeys? Watch Oz the Great and Powerful. But again, the movie itself is terrifying. Wreck-It Ralph. I love this movie. I kind of consider it underrated, especially that it's not as successful as its other Disney films. Like, you hear a lot about Tangled and Frozen and Big Hero 6 and Zootopia. I haven't seen Moana yet. But Wreck-It Ralph, I think, is underappreciated. I think this was a really good film. I think this is the only good video game movie that's not an adaptation of a video game. There are references, like you see Sonic, Tapper, I think Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter characters. So yeah, I'm excited for the sequel though. Looking forward to that. I'm very excited. The X Files. I Want to Believe. I saw it at the Dollar General near my house, and because I never seen the X Files show, I seen like the first couple episodes of the recent season. So I'm actually gonna check out the show and hopefully it's good. And I saw it, I was like, ooh, is this one of the movies? And this is the second one. I do not own the first one, so I have to look out for that. But I have not seen this either. But I'm not gonna check it out until I watch the first one and also the show. So this one's gonna be sitting on my shelf for a while. X-Men First Class. Great. The Wolverine. And I'm excited for Logan. X-Men Days of Future Past. The Road Cut. I was glad I was patient enough to wait for the Road Cut to come out. I think, to me, this and Deadpool are probably the best X-Men movies. I really do love this film, and it gets better the more I watch it. I really do love this film. Plus, Quicksilver's scene in that film, awesome. And to complete my collection, X-Men Apocalypse. I don't know what to say about this movie. Because I found it disappointing because I love Days of Future Past so much, and this did not reach that level of greatness. There are some good things about it, there are some not so good things about it. Two major problems I had with it were Apocalypse himself and Mystique. Or just Jennifer Lawrence, because she's not in blue in this one. So, in case anyone's wondering, yes, I don't have the original three X-Men films. I have seen the original three X-Men films, but I do plan on getting them one day to complete my collection. So there you have it, guys. Those were all my Blu-rays, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click like and share this with your friends. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you.